That's the thing, though. We're just really determined people. We see what we want, we figure out what we want, and we just do it.
Yeah.
We do it.
It's true.
We get what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey everyone, it's Big Sis.
And Lil Sis.
Let's discuss
a lot of things.
Stuff.
A lot of stuff and a lot of things.
Yeah.
Before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment below. Now let's get into it.
Okay, so this week we don't have like one set topic because it's another crazy week.
Yeah.
Coming up, and one that just passed. Also, don't forget Chloe's here.
Yeah.
She is fascinated by the mics.
Say hi.
Nope. Chloe, baby, this is not for eating. Okay, look at me. Look at me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No.
Okay, no. Okay, let's just come here.
Yeah. You're
Sit
gonna
down?
Yeah.
Come here. Okay. Anyway. Okay, come here, my little spider dog. There we go.
Okay, sweetie. You're being a little too feisty. Come on. Okay. Okay.
Nope. No. Larry, she's gotta go.
Stop. That's why I tried to take her.
No, she's gotta go.
Come give her to me. Look at her face.
Girl, I'm trying to eat my puff. Okay, so we got Chloe put to the side. By to the side, she's just sitting over there with my sister. So, so let's just recap last week a little bit. I know we talked about prom season for Mel.
Yes. And then we also jumped into 75 Hard.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things going on right now. But back to prom. So basically we found a dress.
She said yes to a dress?
I said yes to a dress. We can actually insert the picture here. But
We can?
No, wait, hold on. I'm not going to show you guys the color or anything because, you know, I want to pop out for prom. I don't want to show everybody the picture of the dress already. But I will show you the picture of me standing in front of the sign. But the dress will be blurred out.
Okay. Well, this is the blurred out dress. And this is the sign that says yes to the dress.
I just thought that they should understand why you said yes to the dress.
Because I said you picked a prom dress.
Oh, I thought it was because of the sign. Because it says yes to the dress.
Yeah, but it's because you picked a dress.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Did you think that they thought you were getting married?
Just look at the picture.
Anyway. Okay, but yeah, Mal found a dress. We tried on what? I want to say... Actually, we didn't try on many dresses.
5
And we went to Marla's. We found her dress at Marla's.
Yeah.
You should see the size of Marla's Emporium. Emporium? Am I saying that? Or is it because Matt said that?
I don't know.
Whatever, I like the word Emporium. The size of that store is wild.
I called before and I was trying to see if they had a specific style in stock for me to try on. And they were like, oh, don't worry, we have 5,000 dresses in store. I'm like, oh, like, you know, they're over exaggerating. No, they have 5,000 dresses in the store.
And they have all sorts of type of dresses. They have like the big poofy Cinderella dresses. They have like nicer, slimmer, sexier opener dresses. More open dresses. And then they have Mel's style of dress, which was also really beautiful. It looks so good on her. I can't wait for the real reveal.
So
you guys are just gonna have to wait till the end of May for that one because she's not gonna let it go.
No.
So yeah, we got her dress. We're waiting for it to be shipped. Yeah, that's another thing at Marla's. It's really nice. Like the dresses, when you go there, you try them on. You'll never walk out of the store with a dress. They don't keep any inventory there. That's just for trying on purposes. Mm-hmm. They'll order you a brand new one that'll get shipped to either their store or they can ship it to your house for $18.
Unless the one that you try on in store is not defective or anything. You know, when people are trying on dresses, they tend to rip. The zipper gets broken. But if it is in good... What's it called?
Condition?
Good condition, yeah.
I don't think so. Did we even ask that?
Yeah, because she asked me, do you want to take this one or you want to order it online? So I ended up shipping it to my house. But they said that if the dress is more than $290 or something, then you don't have to pay shipping.
Yeah.
So
that's good too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to wait for the dress to come in and we're going to decide on shoes properly. Any alterations that need to get done.
Yeah.
That was it for Mel's prom thing. It was actually so painless and I'm like so happy about it because even though I wanted to go to a lot of dress stores, I really didn't want to go to a lot of dress stores.
Me too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just really happy that I went to one store that I found on TikTok and it just worked out.
Oh, ironically, the dress that we got was actually not a dress we even picked up
Oh
to
yeah.
try on. We picked up like 7 to 8 dresses that she thought she would like in the styles. And we were trying to look for a size fit, like a proper size fit. The lady was like, well, we don't have that dress that you tried on in the size you're looking for. So I'm going to bring you a similar shaped dress, but in the right size. But it's not what you're looking for. And she tried it on, and we were like, dang, this might be the one.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't even pick it, and it was absolutely perfect. Color, fit, style, everything was beautiful.
Because the thing is, I was looking for a specific type of dress, like specific sleeves, specific everything, and that was my issue. And we spoke about this before. I shouldn't have went into it. I shouldn't have gone into it having a specific vision in my head, because that didn't really work out. We found one other dress we really liked as well, but when she brought this one,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, this one fits really nice. And now we can just alter it to what we like, and now we have more room to play around with it. And I'm so happy with the dress we picked.
Do you remember the name of the girl that helped us?
Ooh, no, I don't. But it's the 2 girls in the fitting room section.
Yeah, but
They were
trust the
fairies.
people there. They know what they're doing. They work with these dresses all day long.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
They can tell you what may suit your body type with the style. You know, I didn't go into that knowing what dress would suit my body type properly until they brought a dress, and I was like, whoa, like this one shapes me in all the right places.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, just trust the process, try them on, have fun.
Yeah, it was
Because
a lot of fun.
It's a process, right? Like, at the end of the day.
So, yes, Mel's prom dress stuff, completely done.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, 95% done.
Yeah.
So we got the biggest thing out of the way for prom. So that's perfect. Also, last video. So that was the last video. This is the last video now. 75 hard. Mel is going 7 days strong as of today.
Yes.
Twice a day working out, eating properly, no outside food, no cheats, no nothing. I'm so proud of her.
Guys, let me tell you, it's honestly, when I went into it, I was like, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a lot of change. But incorporating this into your schedule is not hard. Like, I just have to find 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the afternoon. But even when I can't, like, I realized that I shouldn't just adhere to the rules that are posted. I should make it work for me, right?
Explain that.
So everybody has a different schedule. We know that. Some people may have school, some people may have work, some people may have kids. So it's hard to get in 2 workouts a day, right? At different times. Because they say do it 3 hours apart. That doesn't work for me because I only have a section of the day blocked off where I have free time. So what I do is, unless I can wake up really early and the weather permits for me to go on a walk, I'll just do 45 minutes on the treadmill or 45 minutes of cardio the same way that you would outside, and then do your 45 minutes of weights right after. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still getting your workout in. Whatever works for you works for you. Sister has a different schedule than me, so maybe her 45 minutes in the morning might work and her 45 minutes in the afternoon might work. It's whatever works for her. So don't think that you have to stick to the schedule that they put out there. That's just a guideline of what you should get done in the day to see the results that you want. But you should still be eating 3 meals a day. You should still be eating healthy. No cheats, no alcohol, no dessert, nothing like that. But I'm telling you, it's not hard if you make it work. Don't think that you have to do what other people are doing. Period.
Yeah. I've been doing my 75 semi-hard launch, so I've been waking up every single day at 7 a.m. and going to the gym by 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe if I snooze for just a little bit, because I am still fighting for my life, trying to get to sleep at a normal time, and not for a lack of trying. I'm just not sleeping, and that's just a normal for me, and I'm hoping that it'll like progressively change as time goes on. But it's so nice to wake up so early and start off with a walk, and then your rest of your day is just like butter. You just have so much time to do everything else. But
And I'm really proud of you as well, because waking up early is not an easy thing to do when you've been waking up late for not even late, just kind of out of a sleeping schedule for a long time.
Well, yeah, because if I typically fall asleep at like 3, 4 o'clock, I won't wake up until 9:30, which peeves me. But I do that. I wake up at 9:30 so I can get my bare minimum of 6 hours. Like, I'll just wake up after that. But still falling asleep closer to like 2:30 every night, and then waking up at 7 has been a tad bit tough. But like, just, you know what my sister said, my real little sister said, in the last video, what she does when her alarm goes off, and as soon as she wakes up, she goes 1, 2, 3, and she gets the hell out of bed.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. Like, I'm not even trying to hit that snooze button, not for even a single second. But it's been good. Eating's been good. Super easy.
We've both been doing really, really good
Yeah.
at what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
We have different goals, but we are sticking to them.
Yeah.
So.
For right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is pretty much it on our 75 hard update. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. I really suggest you should start doing it. If you can do it on the real end, like how Mel's doing it, definitely try to do a modified version. They have soft and medium versions. We talked about it in there as well. Please try it out. I think it's really good, especially if you feel like you're lacking that structure or discipline in your daily life. This is a really good way to help you like jumpstart it. And even if you at the 75-day mark you want to stop, I just feel like after so long you're not gonna want to stop. It's just becoming who you are now.
Yeah.
Which I think is like super perfect for everybody.
I agree.
So I'm really glad we found that. And what else?
You know what I'm really realizing?
What?
We keep doing, like, we don't wait to do things. If you guys know how we started this channel, it was because sister came to me and she's like, we should start a Big Sis Lil Sis podcast. I'm like, okay. And then it kind of turned into like a podcast talking YouTube channel. We started the next day.
Literally, I told her as soon as she said yes to me, because okay, so originally what I wanted to do was I wanted to do like a Yap channel with my best friend, but she lives in Florida, so it's really hard to do those kind of things apart from each other like that. So I came home from Florida and I told her, I was like, Mel, we should start making podcasts or like YouTube videos. And she's like, sure, I'm down. I bought mics in that moment. Next day they came. Next day we filmed. We just started.
And I brought that up because like the other day, 7 days ago, or maybe 8 days ago, she's like, oh my god, I saw 75 hard on TikTok. I want to start it. I'm like, sure. And then the next day, like, we got into it.
Yeah.
We don't wait, which I really like. I really admire about us.
I do too. But that's the thing, though. We're just really determined people. We see what we want, we figure out what we want, and we just do it.
Yeah.
We do it.
It's true.
We get what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So that's about it for prom updates, which we talked about in previous video. And then 75 hard update. Going strong, going well. Look forward to talking about that again. And, okay, so right now we're pre-filming a little earlier in the week than we typically do. It's Tuesday, April
8th.
8th?
8th?
No, I don't know. Not me looking around for the day. Well,
Let's find out.
8th. Yeah,
Tuesday, April 8th.
Okay, and Mel had to come. She's in her block for the day for school, and then she's going to go back. I am packing and getting ready to go to New York this week because we have the Vybz Kartel concert on Friday. I'm so excited. I mean, is that really it? Well, this is actually the shortest trip I've been on in a really long time. It's like 2.5-ish days, roughly, and I'm still overpacking. Does anybody else have this problem? Like,
I overpacked to come to your house.
Fair enough.
Like, I'll pack like 7 outfits like we're going on vacation.
Yeah.
For a day.
Basically. Because, like, I know exactly what I'm wearing on Friday night for the concert. I know what I'm doing and wearing on Saturday. So I have 3 outfits. Exactly 3 outfits. I know exactly what I'm wearing. Yeah, why is my suitcase full already? And I only packed 2 pajamas. And why is my suitcase full? I need space for skincare. Hello? How is this happening to me?
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. What did you put in there?
Well, okay, let me be honest a little bit. Then, okay, so my outfit for Friday, I know what I want to wear, but I have 2 different bottom options. But I also brought a second top option just in case, like, my mind or my mood changes on Friday.
So that's where you went wrong.
Yeah, basically. And then, what else?
2 pajamas.
Yeah, I have 2 pairs of pajamas. I've really packed 3, but why? I could just rewear one. It's not that big.
So you're gonna take one out.
No, I only have 2 pajamas.
Oh, I thought you said you packed
No, I wanted to pack 3.
Oh.
But yeah. And I'm really sad. My best friend's only coming for like a day and a half, which makes me sad. But at least I get to see her. But
that's all that matters.
But yeah, we're really excited for this Vybz concert. We actually, I think we talked about this in the other video. We got the link before, we got the news drop before the concert tickets dropped that he was going to have a concert in Brooklyn. And we were like waiting. The pre-sale came, and like I feel like at the back of our heads, like we all knew that we wanted to go, but we weren't sure if we were gonna go, or maybe that's just how I felt. And then it was me, my friend, my cousin, and my cousin's wife. We were all in a group call, all in the queue waiting for the tickets, and Tori, she gets in first. Oh no, was it Tori?
No, Natty. Didn't Natty get in first? I think Natty was like...
Yeah. Natty was the last one to join the queue, and she was the first one to get in. And we were all like, what the hell? So now it's all on her to find tickets for all of us so we could all be side by side. And she's like, okay, well, I have them. What are we doing? And then we just booked them right away. And we were like, okay, well, I guess we're going to the concert. So I'm excited. I don't even remember why I said that. It's been so long since I started this part of the story. I don't know. but yeah.
Something really sad is that Chris Brown and
Oh, yeah.
Bryson Tiller and Summer Walker are having a concert on my birthday on August 19th, 2025, right here in Toronto. And I'm sad, but it's also... I'm not sad because I'm going to be in Guyana.
We'll be in
Guyana. But I'm a little sad because, you know, me and my friends wanted to go, but he's always going to have other concerts. It's fine.
So I went to the Chris Brown concert last year with my cousin, and that was actually my first concert ever.
Really? I thought you've been to more.
I lied. I went to a OVO concert.
Oh, I've only been to one Ariana Grande.
So yeah, did the OVO concert back in 2018, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chris Brown was like my first stadium concert, I want to say then, at the Ryderz Center.
Mm-hmm. Was it Scotiabank?
Girl, I have no idea.
The one in Toronto.
Yeah.
Scotiabank.
Yeah. Okay, so we went last year, and it was so nice. The vibes were amazing, but I also love Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So then we all got the notification on Instagram that it said, you know, Chris Brown's doing another year of concerts. And I told Mel, I was like, there's literally one on your birthday. And then she told me that she wanted to stay in Guyana, originally for her birthday. So we're going to do that. And I told her, I was like, watch, Chris Brown is going to drop a second date for Toronto. They always do this. They did this last year also. And then they dropped it for the 20th.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're coming back until the 21st.
20th, 21st, but whatever. We're cutting it a little too close. So
yeah.
We'll just
Could you imagine we got from airport to Chris Brown?
I would do it. I would do it for Chris Brown. Chris Brown, if you're watching this, I love you. Anyways.
But yeah, she's a little sad about that. I would love to go again. Mm-hmm. He was really great. I love it. The energy in the room is just so good. And then Bryson, like she said, Bryson and Summer are going to be there.
That's my whole R&B playlist.
I love Bryson Tiller. I only listen to a few Summer Walker songs. I do not like her. I just don't. But I love Bryson. He's great. Oh, and this week that passed, was it on the weekend?
Yeah.
We went to... Okay.
Same day as prom dress shopping.
Oh my god, yeah, it was. So it was Saturday. Mel had made plans with her two friends to go to Air Ryderz. And she had told me in the morning... And I was like, oh my god, I want to go to... No, not Air Ryderz. They made plans to go to Sky Zone initially. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't been to Sky Zone in so long. I want to come. But I was like, I don't want to impose on you guys girl date, you know?
If you guys don't know what that is, it's an indoor trampoline park. Yeah,
they have rock climbing, obstacle courses, stuff like that you can go. But it's just you're all in your socks and you're jumping around and doing nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt was coming with us to go dress shopping too with Mel. And I told Matt, I was like, hey, do you want to come to Sky Zone? And he's like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, okay, perfect. Because if you go, then I'll go. If you don't want to go, then I'm not going to impose on the three of them.
I told her she wasn't imposing. But
I know, but still.
It's okay.
So then we ended up going to Air Ryderz. Same idea. Trampoline, obstacle, rock climbing, just a different venue.
Yeah.
So we went there, and it was so much fun. We'll insert some videos. I was pretty much scared to do the whole thing.
So there's this obstacle course. If you watched Wipeout when you were younger, then you know... We were all very big fans of Wipeout, but we always wanted to do an obstacle course like that, and Air Ryderz and Sky Zone have obstacle courses like that. But the thing is, I'm a scaredy cat, and so is she, and we're just scared to fall. So
I'm scared of injury, honestly.
Injury, yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt did it. He got to the end. My friend Joanne...
He didn't get to the end.
Well, the end was a little bit of a cheat.
Yeah, but that one girl got to the top.
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so wait. Let's just explain the obstacle course first. So they have 4 long, skinny ladders, but they're okay. No, wait, they're like 4 swings, and they're like bars,
and they're unstable,
very unstable. So you have to get on each one to the next one, and then you get to a rock climbing wall. You rock climb to like a cylinder that's like this, hanging from something, and you have to get across the cylinder to get on a platform. Once you get to the platform, there's a
wheel,
massive metal wheel that you have to try to grab high enough to swing you far enough to get onto like a really high yellow,
like it was like a inflatable like stairs kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
It was really big, but it was really high.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how that one girl did get up there, but she did it. Good for her.
Yeah, my brother has really long legs, so it's a little bit hard. He's really strong, though. He has good upper body strength. So he got to the end, but not the end. But they had a lot of fun. He got there, and so did my friend Joanna.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Yasmin. I have a video of me going on it. And those 4 ladder thingies, yeah, I didn't get past the first one. So I got on the first one. I'll show you guys. And
we'll show you a contemplation video of like the whole afternoon that we were there.
Yeah. But in there, you're going to see how I fell off. But basically what happened is it's very unstable, and I didn't know that. I thought that I'd be able to step onto it, grab onto the other one, step onto the other one. It looked a lot more sturdy than it was.
It was more like a park swing.
Yeah, and and the worker's behind me, and he's like, "Stop swinging," and I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" Like, I'm over here like, and I'm like, "What?" Like, I don't even know what I was doing.
And she was trying to get her balance, but
I kept going back and forth, and forth. So I was building more momentum. And he's like, "No, one arm, one leg, one arm, one leg." I'm like, please stop. And I keep swinging. I swung all the way until I fell back. But it was really fun. It was fun. But I kind of hurt my fingers on the rope. But that's okay. My friend Yasmin, she got to the second one. And while she was getting up to the second one, she slipped back and she fell too. But that was fun.
Sorry, I was just noticing. Did you cut down your nails?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Because I broke one.
I know. At the Air Ryderz?
No, I broke one before on my front door.
Oh.
Oops. But then, yeah, after I went to Air Ryderz, it kind of like bent my nails back, so they were hurting a bit. So I'm like, let me just cut them off. But yeah, so that was fun, but also scary. And then they also, I thought that they had a foam pit, but they don't have the foam pit at Air Ryderz. I think they have it at Sky Zone. So they have this like inflatable thing. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, you'll understand what we mean when you see the video.
Yeah, it's like an inflatable thing, and there's a trampoline that you can... It's kind of like if you've been to a gymnastics class where you know kind of what a gymnastics class looks like. There's usually like a trampoline, and then you jump into the pit, or you jump into something. Mm-hmm. So this one is like a trampoline, and then you jump into the inflatable thing. And that was really fun. So we got to jump into that. They also had a thing where you have 2 of those big... I have a video of this as well. 2 of these like big things that you can...
They're like 2
fight.
Yeah, 2 cylinders, and you're standing on a beam, and you put your hands in like the cylinder things, and you try to fight.
And you try to fight. So that was also fun. They had a big ladder that takes you up a bit, and then you get to jump from there.
I was so scared to do that, but I went backwards because I saw this little girl go backwards, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so fun.
Yeah, I was too scared to go backwards. And then we also had fun on just the trampolines itself. Those were a lot of fun. And we did cartwheels and stuff.
Yeah. By we, she means her and her friend. Because
me and Yasmin.
Ever since I hurt my knee, I'm like so scared to jump. That's why, because when we were jumping on just a trampoline when we got there, I felt, I don't want to say shifting. I felt an uneasy feeling in my knee, and I was too scared to jump like higher or do like all the little fun tricks that they were doing. I think I could have, but I just didn't want to take the chance.
You don't want to risk it, yeah.
That obstacle course, though, for sure. If I went on that thing, I would have done broke my leg.
It's
for
true.
Sure.
She would have broke both.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I know you would have been determined to try and get to the end, and you would have done everything in your power. So it would have been really funny, but maybe in the future. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But yeah, that was it for Air Ryderz. That was a lot of fun. I want to do more stuff like that. We gotta find more stuff like that to do. But yeah, as per school, I found out some cool things that we're going to be getting into next semester. Or not next semester, next month.
For the end of the year?
For the end of the year with all the seniors and stuff. And we're going to be doing, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, Senior Assassin. It's all over TikTok. If you haven't heard of it, just search it up because it's going to show up. It's a lot of fun. You get water guns and it's every man for themselves. So there's no teams. And there's a prize fund at the end. And every single week, there's an app that shuffles your target. And then you have to find your target, but we're not doing it during school hours or during school, on school property. So you're going to have to find them before school, after school, or on the weekend. And there's going to be one thing that you can wear for immunity. So it's going to be something like goggles, a life vest. If you're wearing things like that, they can't tag you out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited, and I'm really
So wait,
scared.
what determines if you can get immunity? Like, if you just put on the goggles, you just have immunity?
Yeah,
So what if I wear goggles the whole time?
you can. But there's going to be certain times where you're just not going to have it.
Wow, I will wear goggles all day, every day.
I know. But
I don't care.
actually, I was talking to her real little sis, my other cousin, Lizzie, and she said that she had seen a video of this girl, and she was in the car with her friend, and her friend had the goggles on. She just lifted them up slightly off her face to look at her phone, and her friend tagged her out. And it was so funny. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. And before that, we're actually gonna be going on a Wonderland trip as well.
I think it's low key. As much as I don't like Wonderland because I don't do rides,
Mhm.
I think it's so nice that they keep doing the Wonderland trip every year. They've
Yeah.
been doing Wonderland trips forever.
I really like it because I enjoy amusement parks.
Because she's a crazy person and she likes rides.
Yeah, but the only
Scary
thing,
rides that make your stomach fall out.
but yeah, that excites me. But the only thing is, it's just gotten so expensive and it's gotten so busy. So when you go and you're spending $75 to $80 on a day pass just to go stand there in a line for 4 hours for one ride, it gets really exhausting. And I'd rather spend my time elsewhere compared to last summer when I would have gone. But unless I would get the fast pass, but then that's also just so expensive on its own. Like, I don't think, if you're going with a lot of people, it's just really expensive to get everybody a fast pass. So I really like that they're doing it. You know, they do it on, I think they're going to do it on a Friday, so it's not going to be too bad. It's in the middle of the day. So usually when we went last year, and usually in the middle of the day, there's like no lines.
I think
Is
that's
that
fast.
gonna?
Oh, that's my laundry machine.
Yeah. It's one time it's the fire alarm.
This, oh my god, why do it goes on for like 10 years. And there's no way I'm editing that out. And I'm not redoing this. I refuse. So you're just going to have to listen to it.
Yeah, it's
You just
background
enjoy
music.
But everything in this house makes music.
Yeah.
The laundry machine.
The rice cooker.
Oh my god, the rice cooker.
Mine too.
Yeah. Wait, what's it called? Which one's worse? I think the dryer's worse or the washing machine. The washing machine makes a
The
noise.
washing machine takes a long time for mine.
But also, I made sure that we got, when we moved in here, we got all new appliances. New washer, new dryer, new dishwasher, new fridge, everything. And I set it all up to connect to my Alexa hub. So not only will it sing for about 3 minutes, is what it feels like, my freaking Alexa will go, your laundry is done drying. Your laundry is done drying. Ding, 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 ding. Your laundry is done drying. Like, girl, I get it. I'm sitting right here. Please.
You did that though. You set that up. Did you take it off?
No?
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so
We were talking about Wonderland.
yeah.
The fast pass is expensive, and you guys are going in Friday during the day, and it's not going to be a lot of people.
Yeah, last time we went, we got to ride the Leviathan like 3 or 4 times. And
I'm going to insert a picture of what that ride looks like because she's sick in the head.
I think I don't know what the drop is. I don't know if it was 100 and something feet or it's more than that. But but the Yukon Striker, that's the one where it goes up and then it takes you and it's a right angle drop. So it's a straight drop. So basically it takes you, it goes around and it hangs you there off the edge for I think 15 seconds and then it drops you and you go upside down and loop-de-loops. But you're so secure that you don't even feel when you go upside down. Like you're locked in like this. So that one's really fun, and I was really scared to go front row one time because when you're dangling, you see your feet dangling, and you're like, oh my god. But I went front row, and it was a lot of fun. I went in the night too, so I couldn't see nothing. But the behemoth is my favorite because it's a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down, and then the Leviathan is just a little overrated now. I think. I don't know. But that one doesn't buckle you in a lot. It's just one thing that goes down. And yeah, I really find excitement in flying out of my seat a little bit. So
Okay, wait. So I don't do roller coasters. Like I can do like fast rides that don't go up and down. Like
really?
and maybe just like a little baby drop. But even then, I'll scream like I'm gonna pass away.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think it was my grade 8 trip. We went to yeah, it was grade 8 trip. We went to Wonderland also. And to make it like an educational thing, they called it like a science trip. And everybody, like a few students, like all the grade 8s, all the grade 7s, I don't know what grade I was in, sorry. Like every group of like people they put us in was assigned like a ride that they had to go on.
Oh.
Which was terrible. There was one, I don't know if it still exists, called Dragonfly or something like that.
Oh god.
So I went on the Dragonfly. I'm like, okay, this doesn't look so bad.
No wonder you hate roller coasters.
And I went on the thing with my friend. I was still scared. I went on it with my friend, and we're sitting there, and he's like, make sure you sit back. And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. This was like right before we're going around. There's like friggin' 4 loops in that thing. And they're like, make sure you sit back. And I'm like, okay, this is right before. Meanwhile, the whole time I'm like this, like screaming at the top of my lungs. And I cannot get my back back. And I was like, that was terrible. But after I went on it, I'm like, okay, if I could do that, then I could maybe do like one more.
Yeah.
We went on Canadian Mindbuster. If you've ever seen Canadian Mindbuster, it's probably been there since the park opened.
Hey, they fixed it up this year. Like, they put in new tracks. So it doesn't you anymore.
Well, it's made of completely wood.
Yeah, it's the first roller coaster that was put in.
Yeah, it's made of wood. And I'm going to look up when Wonderland was opened or created or whatever the hell. Yeah. And I'll put it here. And then you'll see how old the wood is.
Mm-hmm.
And
it creaks.
I think Canadian Mindbuster has 2 drops. So, like, you go up and then you go like this. And then you can see when you're going to drop. Because it's just all open. And then I dropped. I screamed like someone was about to take me out for real. And then I was like, oh my, I'm sitting there with my friend and she's like, she's holding my hand because I'm like squeezing her hand. I'm like, I need to get off this ride. I need to get this ride. She's like, we can't get off. Like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We started going up again and I was like, I got to get off this ride. I can't do this again. And she's like, it's just one more. You'll be fine. We go down again and I'm like, I'm not.
That's the one that goes in the circle too, right?
I don't know. I think I went on one more ride. I went on Italian Job. That one wasn't bad.
What's that?
I don't know what it's called now.
Oh.
But it goes through like a dark tunnel at one point.
Oh my god, wait, is that the one that does it go really fast?
Yeah.
Oh, was there police cars?
I think, yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's, oh my god, I don't know, but that's my favorite one now.
Yeah, it went through a dark tunnel, and anybody who tells you to close your eyes on roller coasters, do not listen to them.
No.
If anything, it makes it worse.
Did it reverse?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. But, like, yeah, I went on that one, and then that dark tunnel really traumatized me as well. I was like, absolutely no, I'm not doing this anymore. I've had enough. And then they had the nerve to ask me to go on the Behemoth. Or not the Behemoth. I don't know if that was there, but...
The Behemoth is what should have been there.
Yeah, so they asked me to go there, and I walked up to this thing, and I was, like, looking up like this, and I was like, give me your bags. Give me your coats. And I'll just wait down here.
The Behemoth is over water, so it's scary, because when you're...
What if you fall out? Have you guys ever seen Final Destination? Oh my god.
But it's fine.
I know.
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
Just see.
But, the Mindbuster, that one, it's not a big drop. That one is a really small drop. But if that's only, I'm only saying that because Leviathan is 100 and something feet up in the air. But the way that Mindbuster goes, it's just because it's a little drop, you think that it's fine. But when you go down, the way that thing moves your body, it makes you feel like 10 times worse than Leviathan.
I feel like I almost broke my ribs.
It gives me a migraine every single time I go on it.
Canadian Mindbuster.
Yeah, literally. But that one...
I almost threw up on that ride, actually.
Have you been on Flight Deck?
Are you crazy?
So, Flight Deck will give you a concussion. I don't know how that's,
Wait, is that what they said?
What?
That it'll give you concussion?
No, I just know it will. Because I've been on it before and it almost did.
You were concussed?
Almost. it bangs your head like this. Like, it's crazy.
Is that the lay down one?
No, they're taking that one out time warp. They're taking it
Oh.
out. But flight deck, you are
Is that-
hanging from the rail.
Yeah, you're dangling your feet, right?
Your feet are dangling. And let me tell you, that thing busts up your head. It busts up your head. It hurts. And no, I don't recommend. But Vortex is really fun. That one you're also hanging. But Vortex, you're in like this little cubby kind of thing, so it's a little bit safer. But
Safer.
it is safer. But yeah, so exciting. I'm so excited to go back.
But I think that's pretty much it for our week recap. I'm really excited for my trip. I'm low-key terrified to fly still. I mean, I haven't heard anything recently about any, like, you know, plane business, which is fine. And a lot of my friends have been flying and traveling, and they're all okay.
I just came back too.
Yeah, Mel just came back, and everybody's okay. I'm going to try really hard not to cry on my flight, which is a normal thing for me now. That's why I try to force my sleep before it even takes off, because I will cry. And the people next to me always look at me like I'm crazy, and it's like, can I just have some privacy, please?
Just make sure you take a video. We'll insert it in.
Are you crazy? That is so rude. I'm over here having trauma, and you want me to record it and put it on the channel?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if we fly together. When we fly together
When we
in
fly together.
August.
Okay.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't record me while I'm crying during
But you
takeoff.
just said maybe we will.
Just don't do it. I take it back. That's so rude.
You won't cry when you're with me.
I will cry.
You won't cry.
Girl, I will cry.
You won't cry.
I will cry.
You won't.
I will cry.
You won't.
Okay, well, if you feel like you have superpowers to make me
I
not
do.
cry,
I do.
if you can pull the anxiety out of my chest, by all means.
I do. I will.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I'll take it out and lock it in a jar before we leave.
Okay, remember this. I'm gonna clip this in August.
Yeah.
Okay. In a jar.
I'm gonna store it.
And keep it for what?
Okay, fine. I'll throw it.
But yeah, that is it for our recap this week. I'm gonna take pics and videos from our concert, but that'll have like my cousins and my bestie, which is cool. I guess you guys will get to be my bestie now. Hopefully when she sees this video, she's okay with it, because too bad for you, Natty. You're gonna be in it. In photo files. Photo
what?
I don't know.
What did you say?
I don't know.
Photo fives?
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Photo wise?
I think maybe that's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, whatever. But yeah, 75 hard, going good. Prom dress done. Air Ryderz, awesome. That's also a really good way to get a workout in.
Yeah.
We were like sweating, which sounds gross, but it was really good. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What else? Wonderland, if you're gonna go.
Senior Assassin.
Yeah, Senior Assassin. That's fun. I've heard of that before, but excited to see how it goes for them. On that note, stay tuned for our next videos so you can see more fun stuff. I'm Big Sis.
I'm Lil Sis.
And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can keep up with us, please. Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.